What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mercy Brown in the video. Now in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make your own thumbnail, an NBA 2K20 thumbnail that is. But the tips I'm gonna be providing for you guys could work on any thumbnail. If it's Fortnite, if it's Black Ops, GTA, doesn't matter what game you're playing. I'm gonna give you guys a lot of tips on how to make your own thumbnails. Now I've been making thumbnails for a long time now. You feel me? It's been a couple months now, and I've got extremely good at what I do. I made around probably like $200, $300, almost $300 in total if I'm doing GFX. So in this video, I'm just be showing you guys exactly step by step on how to do things. I'm using an iPhone 8 right now. I'm not sure if it works on Android, but if you do have an Android, you want to try it out, go ahead and you guys let me know in the comment section if it works or not. But like I said, in today's video, I'm be showing you guys how to make your own thumbnails. It only takes 2 apps, and in this video, I only use one app because I'm not the type of guy that likes to use a lot of text on my work. But that's besides the point. Enough talking, let's just get right into the video. Alright, so the first thing that you want to do is download PixArt and you want to download Fonto. Like I said, you only need 2 apps, but in this video I only used one, which was PixArt. And in PixArt you can also add text as well. Fonto is for the text, PixArt is more for the editing and stuff like that. But once you download these 2 apps, we can get into finding our images. So what you want to do is go to Safari or Google, whatever you use, and you want to find you a background and you want to find you a player. Now you can either find a NBA player from in-game or IRL, or you can just use your own myplayer. It doesn't really matter as long as you got a player so you can put it on the screen. In the background you should be good. As you guys can see, I just searched up NBA 2K20 players, and same for the background. You just search up NBA 2K20 players. Background, or you can just take your own screenshots from end game and just save it to your phone using the PS Messages app and the PS app. But as you guys can see, I'm just scrolling down the pictures. You can click on any of these that you want, and all you have to do once you find a picture is hold down on it, click add to photos, and it's going to automatically save it to your phone. And we're going to do the same exact thing when we search up the backgrounds. So as you guys can see, I'm going to search up NBA 2K20 backgrounds, and once you search this up, we're going to do the same exact thing. So we're going to save the image once we find it, and once you save it to your phone, we can get into the next step. Okay, once we finish doing that, you want to go and open up PixArt. Once you open up PixArt, it's going to show you a purple circle with a plus sign in the middle. You want to click on that, and you want to click on the image of the my play that you're going to crop out. Now, cropping out your stuff is extremely easy to do. Just listen and pay attention. So what you want to do, as you guys can see, you want to click at the bottom, and you're going to go over to where it says cut out, and you're going to just cut your player out. Once you cut him out, as you guys can see, just color it in red, and red means that that's what you're going to get once you cut it out. So you just cover your player up with all the red marks, and you're going to click the arrow. Once you do that, it's going to automatically crop it for you, but sometimes it doesn't get the full image that you want. As you guys can see, I have missing hair, and I have stuff that's red that I don't want to be red. So all you have to do now is just go in and crop it yourself. It already pretty much did most of the work for you. Sometimes it works perfect, sometimes it doesn't, and in this case it didn't. So I'm just going to zoom in, and I'm going to just show you guys. If you click on the eye right now, is able to show you what's going to be cropped out, as you guys can see right now. And when you click it again, it shows you the outside part that you might not want to have. So once this happens, you just want to go over here, just clear the stuff out that you don't want, crop your player out, and once you crop him out, we can get to the next step. Alright, so now we can actually get into making the thumbnail. So what you want to do is find the background that you had saved earlier, click on it. Once you click on it, you're going to go to your stickers, you're going to click on my stickers, and you want to go to cutouts. Once you get to your cutouts, you want to find the image that you had cut out earlier, and you want to click on him, and you're going to put him anywhere in the thumbnail that you want to put him. You can move him anywhere, put him upside down, all that type of stuff. But I'm going to move mine over to the left side, and as you guys can see, there's a little bit of black lines on the outside of the cutout. It's because my cutout wasn't the best as I wanted it to be, but it's all good though. You got to do is click on eraser, and once you click on eraser, it's just going to you can just remove everything off of the the access, the white marks, the black marks, doesn't really matter. All right, so the next thing that I'm going to do is add my background. My original one that I had, as you guys can see, was already there. But I'm going to put it back there again because I want to move this over to the right side so the player shows more than the actual like badges and stuff on the right side. So I'm just going to add this right here. And what I'm going to do is click on eraser. And once you click on eraser, all you're going to have to do is make it seem like it's behind the my player instead of being in front of it. So that's what we're going to do right now. And then we get to the next part. Now that that is finished, as you guys can see, we now moved over the my play to the right side. Now we don't no longer see those other badges. Now I'm going to go back to my add my photos, and I'm going to add another background that I had saved from earlier. And on the left side, we're going to do the same thing we did to the right side. We're just going to make it as big as possible to fill up the thumbnail. And once we do that part, we're going to click on eraser. And once again, we're just going to erase the excess part that we do not need. And then after that, we can get to the next part. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do now, after we finish adding this extra picture, it was going to go to Safari or we're going to go to Google, whatever one you use, and we're going to go add a chain to the my player. So what you want to do is go over to Safari, like I said, and you want to search up slaughter chain. Once you search up slaughter chain, you're going to find an image like this. Now, if you put PNG, you might find it. It might not be in PNG, because when you search up PNG, that means it's going to be a transparent background, meaning once you save the picture, it's not going to have anything in the back for you to crop out. But for this chain, most likely you will have to crop it out yourself, which I already showed you guys how to do. So just crop the chain out, and once you crop it out, you can just go back into the app like you have seen me doing, and then we can go to stickers, go to my stickers, and then we can just add the chain right to the actual neck. And once you click on the chain, you got to make sure you make it smaller, zoom in so it looks like it's on his neck. To my add photos, and I'm going to look for the badge that I had saved from the GFX pack that I had downloaded. And like I said, you guys could just search up how to get GFX packs, because I can't really do it in this video because this is going to be way too long. But just go and find out how to download GFX packs, or you can just search up on Google or Safari and just save the image you want and just crop it out. So I'm going to go inside my photos and I'm going to find me the badges, and I'm going to crop it out and put it to the background. Now, usually when I do this, it's supposed to be a black background, which makes it easier for you to blend it, because once you put a black background on it and it blends, it automatically just removes everything from the back and you just have the icon itself. But for some reason, it just came out as white this time, so I had to just crop it out myself, which isn't hard to do. Just click on the eraser and you just zoom in and just try to remove all of the white that you possibly can if this does happen to you. But most likely, if you do have saved this from the pack and download to your phone, the background should be black and you could just blend it and then it just remove everything for you. Okay, now I'm just finishing up just a little bit of the little white marks that's on around the icon. But as you guys can see, we're pretty much done with that part. Now I'm going to just add a whole bunch of effects to it, but I'm really just going to add simple effects. I'm just going to add the same green effect over and over so it could just stand out a little bit more. But if you guys do not have these same effects that I do from GFX packs, if you couldn't get your hands on one, like I said, you can always just search up, GFX effects on, GFX PNG on Google or Safari, or you could just use the app itself. As you guys can see, if you click over on mask, it's going to have a whole bunch of different options you can use to add effects on it, so it does it for you. You don't have to have GFX packs and all that other stuff. But I'm just going to sit here, add some more effects, and then we can get right back into it. Alright, so right here you guys can see that I just finished adding my little green effects to the thumbnail. But what I'm going to do now is add another image, but all I'm going to do is just crop it. So you're going to add an image, click on crop, and I'm just going to use the square, and I'm going to just make it to the size I want. And once you do that, through all the different masks and different type of effects that I can add. And this right here doesn't have to be a step-by-step thing, because this is just you just doing you. You can just go in here, click on any effect, and just have fun with it. That's the reason why I'm not really going too in depth of the mask and the brushes, because it's pretty much self-explanatory from there. Just click on it, see what you like, and if it looks good, then there you go. This part right here is similar to what we did before, but instead of us outlining the player, we're going to color his eyes in. So you're going to click on brush, you're going to click on the left, the option all the way to the left. You're going to click on green, or depending on the color of the thumbnail, if you're doing red, blue, or purple, that should be the color of his eyes. Or you could just do white. White works too with any color thumbnail you're doing. But that's what I'm going to do right now, just fill in his eyes and make them green. Alright, as you guys can see now, the thumbnail looks amazing. Of course, you can add text, but I'm not a person that likes to add text to my thumbnails. But that's what the other app was used for Fonto. You can just go add text on it. It's really easy. It's self-explanatory. I don't think I should help you guys with that. But I'm just going to add my final touches to the thumbnail. I'm going to go over to effects, go to saturate. I do this on every single thumbnail. You must do this because it makes it look brighter. As you guys can see, the colors stand out more. And after that, you're going to click on effects again, and you're going to go over to HDR, and you can just mess around with this, and this just makes it look more sharp, and it makes the sweat on my player's face look way much better than it did before. So it just adds a little bit more effects to it, makes it stand out more, so people can click on the thumbnail, or on the video I should say. But if you guys did enjoy the video, like always, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit in the comment section, make sure you guys let me know if you want to see more videos like this going into 2020. If you guys want to know how to make a header, I can show you that as well. But if you guys enjoy, like I said, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit the bell to get notified every single time I upload a new video, and y'all see you on the next one. I'm out. Boom.